get into it. Okay, welcome back to the Crown of the Oathbreaker. So, last week, some house cleaning. That's right, they said play Dungeons and Dragons, go on epic adventures, clean houses. And there was one other thing that happened. What was the other thing? The ghost. That Astra managed to ask politely to go away, and surprisingly she did. This young lady who insisted it wasn't her fault. The truth of the matter, we'll see. But where we ended it last week on the streets of Oathbreaker was you were heading back. It's kind of right on the point of early evening / late afternoon, and you saw a lady, and it had a group around the wrist of this 10-year-old boy or so. And somebody, I can't remember who, but did it detect thoughts? It was Sheol. Only detected malice from the mind of the lady. Would you like to dig deeper, I guess would be the first question, Yel. You get that surface thoughts automatically.
Yeah, I would. Oh, it's Wisdom save DC 14.
There was a 15, so that's as far as you can get. And this kid continues to wail as she's dragging him in the direction of the sea gate. So east from where you are. So adventurers, what would you like to do?
You there! Stop that! Release the child!
This is none of your business. None of your concern. And she continues.
Everything in the city is my business.
And she kind of snarls. She's about a 40-year-old woman. Her hair's going grey, a little bit rotund, but not overly so. And she kind of snarls back in your direction, Astra, and continues to drag the child away.
Eldritch Blast at her feet as a warning shot.
Okay.
Like, purposely missing her, but, like, at her feet.
Well, don't roll a natural 1 on your attack, and you can purposely miss her. So the Eldritch Blast next to her. And she turns around and says, "You do not know who you're dealing with. This child is mine, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now be gone."
Boy, is this child your mother? Or is this child? Boy, is this woman your mother?
He's very, very upset. Let's see if he can respond to you with a persuasion check, Astra.
Ooh. Not.
He's just snotty and bawling and just completely beside himself in terror.
I'm just gonna walk up and use the back end of the staff part of my spear to smack her right on the arm to release the child and come between her and the child until the child can get himself together and answer me.
Make an attack.
Not chill touch. Spear. Here we go.
15. He doesn't dodge out the way, but some type of arcane shield pops around her, and your staff helplessly, just gets deflected. And she snarls and continues to drag the boy away. I'm
gonna try to cast. I'm gonna try to cast hideous laughter on her.
Okay. He says, You are all beneath me. This child is mine, and there's nothing. She starts falling on the ground laughing, and in doing so, she releases the boy, who just stands there dumbfounded, standing right next to her.
Pinky,
still.
Restrain this woman.
Pinky?
Or someone.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to step away.
I'll run up and try to grab the kid and bring him back too.
We're asking you to restrain the woman that's Tasha Hideous Laughter, Pinky.
She's prone and currently incapacitated.
Okay.
Ooh, she rolls an 8.
That's athletics.
Imagine this would be pretty easy for you.
21.
Yeah. So you grapple her down, and she looks up into your faces as Pinky. And Pinky, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Ooh, natural 20.
Her face kind of splits down the middle, like from forehead to chin. And almost her skin continues to peel back, leaving this hideous-looking woman beside where the middle-aged woman was. And she, and initially you feel, oh, this is the horriblest thing I've ever seen, but you're staunch. And with this face, she turns up to Pinky, gives her a horrible, rotten teeth smile. You can see bits of flesh in her teeth, and you can't help but gag a little bit as this very putrid breath comes out. And she says, "You have made a grave mistake this day. You think you have tried to save this child, but you have not. This child shall not walk again until a giant dances with him." And then, poof, she vanishes in a puff of smoke. And instinctually, Pinky, you look towards the boy, and he just collapses. He was standing there dumbfounded. Now his legs apparently don't work.
What happened? It was not a woman.
Yeah, what happened? Who was that lady?
If you're talking to the boy, he's just blubbering at this point. Not only does he just been apparently kidnapped, but his legs don't work. That's a tough day.
Here, have some candy.
That is a day. Yeah.
Your legs don't work. Have some candy. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Sure, make a persuasion check. With advantage with candy.
Oh, there we go. That's more like it.
Ah, beautiful. And so he reaches up for the candy, sort of from the ground. Are these the wriggly worms from the Halfling's Treasury Bakery?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, I do know it. Why don't my legs work?
Well, where are your parents at?
He starts. He's still sobbing a little bit, and says that they're down in the shanties. I went to the Temple of Life, and Othmir Onamel gave me some food, but then this lady grabbed me. I don't like her. She's a stinky bum.
She took you from the temple?
Well, I was walking home through the South District to the shanties, and that's when she grabbed me. I don't know. She said she had a puppy, but I didn't see any puppies.
Oh, the shanties. He would have been better off with that freaky lady.
I don't know. It looks like I have feeling she was going to do something really, really bad.
Like what, mister?
I whisper, albeit loudly, to my compatriots. I think she was going to eat him.
No! I want my mummy! Wah!
All right, let's bring you home.
Yeah, let's just bring you home.
Have anybody seen something like this? He was rotten. Had meat sticking out of her teeth.
Regardless of whether that's true or not, you're kind of scaring the kid. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
The kid gets up and starts dragging himself by his hands.
I I would pick him up.
Yeah,
Let me help you out.
We'll get you to the temple, right? Let's.
We could stop by the temple and see if they might have some insight.
Yeah. Or perception, possibly investigation.
Is temple open right now? I thought it was like midnight or something.
And they're pretty much always open.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's sort of like a homeless shelter where like technically like you can come in at like all hours of the day if you need it.
Exactly like that. Yeah. Okay. So you head over to the Tower of Temple. Someone you might remember was this temple says, solved my problem with the pigs. You're always welcome here. I remember you in Vidania. Vidania! Your investigation skills, people are still talking about it. Well done.
She'll give a kind of like a small bow, but she's kind of staying in the back of the group trying to keep her hood covering her face.
Sure. That's all right. You don't want to talk, I can respect your privacy. So what is it that on a mail can do for you?
Well, this kid said he came to you for food earlier, and on his way home he got kidnapped by some horrible woman.
Justin, I'm sorry to hear that.
She was some kind of spellcaster, and we scared her away, but she did something to him, and now he can't walk.
Let's have a look at you, lad. And he lays him out on a table and seems performing some ritualistic magic. And I don't know what this is. It is beyond my abilities to cure. So tell me exactly what happened. Maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
I mean, she was dragging him down an alley. She said something about dancing with giants. And she kind of made herself disappear into a puff of smoke.
She turned into ugly, rotten, I don't know if it was a person or whatever before disappearing. And she stank.
That is most unfortunate. I gotta ask. I mean, my life is pretty much limited to this temple. This is taking up all of my time, so I don't get around as much as the next person. But does anybody know of any giants in the city? Maybe that's where we need to start.
Would Pinky know you?
I just looked at Pinky.
And would Astra know any being ex-royal guard?
Encratia history, definitely. Pinky history, I think. Renal. Everybody except
Would I have heard anything from like the minstrel college about a giant or anything?
Let's see what the rolls say.
That's gonna be actually an 18 because I accidentally rolled insight and I have a -1 and rolled a 19.
3.
So that's an 18.
Yeah. Well. Oh no. Yeah. No, I still mark it diseased. So I cannot House of Chaos. Also, that means if I ever cast a spell today, it's going to explode on someone, I guess.
Okay, don't fireball the temple. That would be considered bad form.
That would be rude.
I do want to say when everybody looks at Pinky, Pinky will look at everybody like expecting them to know and not even realizing people expecting him to know anything about giants.
I'll get to the history checks in just a sec. But Optimus Onomel says, Pinky, you're a big lad. Why don't you dance with the boy? Let's see what happens.
Dance?
Surely you know how to dance.
I honestly don't know if Pinky knows how to dance.
I'll lay down a beat.
There we go.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
stomping.
Give you some inspiration.
Yeah, I'm totally going to like. I think me and Huel are going to totally starting an accompaniment. So like some sort of like jaunty tune.
So why don't you one of you roll performance at advantage? Imagine you're all
I have a
Renella's.
+6 than what you have
Oh, what? What happened?
for performance.
6.
Yeah, I have a +6. If you
Go
can
for
do
it.
better, you can roll.
It's the same. Go for it.
All right.
Mentioned Renal and the older team together many times.
There you
we
go.
Natural 20!
Okay, a fantastic beat, the perfect dance number, Pinky. Why don't you make
Alright,
me
Pinky tries to dance.
a performance check
I'll
at
give him.
advantage?
I'll give him a bardic inspiration.
And a bardic inspiration. Wow.
So
Don't mess
do
this
I roll?
up, man.
At advantage. With a D4.
With the D6.
Oh, D6, sorry. Yeah, D6.
Yeah.
You're wasting our company, man.
D4 on top of that, Pinky. You were D6, sorry, D6.
I rolled D6 and D2. I mean,
No,
No,
that-
roll a D6 for the
Yeah,
inspiration.
roll an extra D6.
oh, sorry, okay. 6. There you go.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
So, why don't you explain to us how Pinky dances with this young boy, Justin? What does it look like?
So just remember that the bardic inspiration basically doubled your score.
Yeah.
So Pinky picks him up. He like literally holds the kid because kid cannot stand, and he kind of like starts swinging him and swinging way too much. So the kid like kind of like becomes horizontal. How am I doing? Oh, and then my head starts.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep at it.
And then I just kind of jump with him and with all my weight hitting. So like if there's tables, imagine the tables jumping from the floor, and then all the utensils kind of like slowly walking towards end of the edges of the tables and then falling off.
Eventually, with a beautiful accompaniment by Renal and Yol, with Pinky doing okay, you place the boy gently down and his legs continue to not work. I'll say, with the history checks, Astra, you get around town and in your guard duties, you tend to know people. And there's two people who come to mind. There is Soren Ferdinand Ironhammer, who works at the King's Forge, number 62. And there's also Garen Seray, who walks at the Hall of the Lawgivers, number 60. Those are the two rather large gentlemen that spring to mind.
Well, let's go to the King's Forge. Maybe Ironhammer's gonna be in there. Worst case scenario, we'll have to swing over to Halls of the Lawgiver, but let's check the King's Forge first.
You would know, also, both of those would be closed and won't open till the morning.
Well, guess this brat's gonna be with us for the night, because the two giants I know don't work until the morning.
You just take me home to them?
Where is your home?
It's the shanties. We gotta go all the way south and truck through mud and shit and more shit and more shit.
As we'll start now.
I'm not sure if shanties would be safe in the middle of the night as well. Just be on the lookout.
That winding your way through the South District, and the South District is also a little sketchy at this time of night. And in fact, let's see, on the left, Renal, roll me a d20. Okay,
Oh, boy.
Well, this is for random encounters, and a 3 means nothing for random encounters, so
Oh, okay.
you wind through the South District. There's some rather bored-looking guards on the mule gate, and they just wave you through. And Justin continues to point you in your direction. Can I have Astra makes an intelligence check, please. D20 plus your intelligence.
Yes. General intelligence. Natural 20 for a 19 because it's -1.
Do you remember in our first session, Doug, Astra went to a family to shake them down?
Yes. Yes,
Same
I do.
same family.
Oh.
So you can do what you like with that, but
Perfect. Yep.
but Justin says that's my home there. Mom.
Yes. I know you're home. Quiet, child.
Are they your
That-
friends?
Something like that. I'm gonna just go bang, 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 like typical guard police knock on the door.
The lady who you shook down before, he sees you and she says, I gave him all I have. What are you doing
Yes,
with my
I'm
boy?
not here for that.
What have you got my boy
Your
for?
little runt was kidnapped by some hag, witch, whatnot. Lost his ability to walk. I'm returning him to you. I'll be back by in the morning to take him to dance with a giant or some shit. Keep him safe till then.
Make an intimidation roll. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure you're involved with it somehow. And she raises up a hand to slap you hard on the face, Astra.
Lady, hold on. Just move this guy aside for a second here. Look, your son was about to be kidnapped by some woman, and we saved him. We brought him to the temple, but she did something to him, and now he can't walk. And we took him to the temple. They tried to help him, but it was unfortunately beyond their abilities. And we're gonna go in the morning to try to see if we can figure something out.
She just takes the kid, Justin, off you, Pinky, and just hugs him. He's almost too big to be picked up. He's like about maybe 6 inches shorter than her, but he grabs her up anyway. I mean, he's got no functioning legs. And she says, well, this is a lot. My boy went to see Otmer and he comes back. No legs. You think you can fix this?
We'll try, ma'am. We'll try to do what we can. We'll try to do our best. We'll try to find what happened to him and figure out a way to fix it.
Admit, the future was a little shaky in the morning, as they always are in the shanties, not knowing when the next meal is going to come from. But that I can handle. I don't think I can handle. What do I do? I can't work. I need to care for him. Promise me you can fix this.
We'll do whatever we can. I'll hand her 2 gold. Here, get yourself some food.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Lower your voice. If the shanty's hear 2 gold, she'll get robbed.
I never spoke those words.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you. Oh well. I'll take care of the boy as best I can, and I'll see you come morning, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Take care, man.
She takes the boy inside, closes the door behind her. And what are you thaumaturging there, Astra?
Right as she closes the door in a spot I can see, as soon as the door goes shut, she's gonna hear a phantom sounds of voices that say very softly that only she can hear. If you ever raise your hand to me again, you will know the cost.
You hear her fussing around inside, and she stops for just a second, and then continues to fuss over the boy some more.
Well, what a night. I'm sure I can get us back in the Mule Gate. Since normally they don't let people from the shanties in, they gotta sneak over.
Progress through the mule gate easily enough. I mean, you're not of the shanties. It's more difficult for people from the shanties, but it's the way you're dressed, and they know you're allowed in. What you do?
We should probably go sleep, and then in the morning we'll head over. What do you think?
When are like the games? Are they tomorrow?
I think there were 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
I also will.
Yeah, 2 days.
Okay, so we have a day. Okay, sounds good.
But I will need to report to Lord Signmonger in the morning about
Yeah,
work
sure.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head back to the Lucky Leap Tavern. Sorry, just a sec. Ricio Tane is well, actually, just before you get there, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
that's true. What's all these natural 20s just flying left, right, and
I
center?
know, right?
2, 3, 4, 5. That's true. Just as you're coming along the short road, approaching the Lucky Leap Tavern, and just as you're about to enter, you know that this old wall has got some dark magic from it. I mean, the Dark Angels used to rule Odenbeer, and the old wall was the city before it's obviously expanded in more recent times. There's always been something dark and strange about the old wall. And people swear it's different from one day to the next, with rocks slightly shifting, and sometimes rocks changing colors, and sometimes vines grow up the side, and the next day you find the vines have just rotted off. And you swear you see something glowing on the wall just behind the Lucky Leap Tavern.
Go ahead and here's 3 gold. Go ahead and get a round of drinks going. I'll be back. I gotta investigate something.
All right. So Rhinel's going to take the gold and head over and start serving beer food and drinks to everybody.
Oh, beer, yes.
Don't get too drunk, man. We saw what happened the last time.
I'll start busking.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the busking. Make a performance check. We'll see if you can rustle up some gold, or Astra's doing whatever Astra's doing. You get lots of silver, lots of copper, and it ends up to a nice round gold piece.
Nice. Take it.
So, Astra, you approach the old wall, and you've probably visited here many times, been close to it, and if anything, it's a little more spookier at dark time. You kind of hear brick shifting, and you turn to look at the brick, and it's motionless. Then you hear another one, so it appears to be moving, but whenever you lock your eyes on it, it stops. But you do see these strange glowing glyphs, white in color, and they kind of pulsate.
I'll have a better look.
Sure. Can you make me a history check, please? You know it's some type of language, but you have no idea what they actually say.
I do know Celestial, if that matters.
Celestial is a very old language. In your opinion, this is even older than that. This is no,
Ancient
actually it's not
Celestial.
not that old. Sorry. Well, no, that's still true. Yeah, it's a very, very old language, older than Celestial. It's ancient, and you have no idea what it says.
So Egyptian hieroglyphs. Got it.
Pretty much.
I will do my best to take out some parchment and either I can't make an etching because they're moving, so I'll attempt to jot down.
Make a performance check. We'll see how well you copy them, and they are very intricate, so it's not a trivial task. I guess.
Wow. Here's my bad rolls.
Okay. Yep. Doing a terrible job.
Dot
It's the
circle
best you can
hashtag star.
Smiley emoji.
Okay, I'll head back into the bar.
Okay, so you return back to the bar to see Hole doing his busking. We're now rushing around helping out Ricio to around the serving people. You see
once Esther comes in, I'll hand him a beer.
Sure.
Got what you needed done?
Not really. If you want to gather everybody, I could use some help.
Okay. So Renell is immediately thought about sort of making fun of you, but then it was like, no, I should encourage good behavior and actually do that. If I make fun of you, you'll never ask for help again. So that's probably we'll encourage this. So yes, Renell will go out and find everybody and gather everybody.
So you all gather around the table. Renal is being super nice, trying to reform Astra, perhaps. Just what was two opposites. I like the dynamic. Okay, Astra.
Well, here's the thing. I could use some assistance. Pinky, I'm not sure if this is gonna mean much to you since, you mostly cleaned out bedpans and stuff under Lord Simonder. You didn't really get much education. But there's these moving glyphs on the old wall just on the other side here, the Lucky Leap. I did my best to take down a scratching of them, but doesn't look like much. If you can decipher this or maybe even recognize a word or two, I could take you to where they are, but I'd like to know what's going on with this wall in my city.
Everybody, if you wish to examine the parchment that Astra produced, you make a history check. I'm going to say at disadvantage because it's such a terrible sketch.
Disadvantage.
Yo, nope. Renal, nope.
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 Nah, it's not undercommon.
Yeah.
He just stands and looks down and scratches his head.
I mean, you did better than the two of us, so
Vadanya. You got your history check at disadvantage for us?
Sure.
This is not necessarily related to the town. So it makes sense for Vadanya to roll this.
Rolled a 5?
Oh dear, what was the highest?
Pinky's 10.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is Game not around today?
Doesn't look like it.
I messaged him, but not sure. You know what? I'll roll for him just because. Let's bring up his character sheet. See how historic he is.
Because as we've established, without Game around, we're basically the Zoolander crew.
History's pretty good actually. It's a +5. Oh, that's 1. Dirty 20. And ooh, Game does a lot better. He says, "Oh, I know this is very ancient writing, but I don't know. These scratching don't make a lot of sense to me. I almost have it, but it's just beyond my grasp."
Do you want to show us the originals? I mean, we're not gonna. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's more obvious if we see it live.
I don't mind taking you there. Hopefully it hasn't shifted by now.
Yeah. So I'll call out to Ricio to say that hey, we're stepping out real quick. We just need to look at something.
Problem. You duck out and head directly behind the luckily Tamarin. And he says, "Oh, this is now that I see the original, I can make it out. This was a very, very ancient language used by the Dark Angels themselves. And I can read it, but I don't know what it means. But what it translates to is find the hideout at the top."
Find the hideout at the top.
Can I try my hand at copying the glyphs down on a piece of paper?
Oh, same thing, performance.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Skane compliments you on your good job. He says he could read either one of them. Turning
Thanks,
a
guy.
side eye at Astra.
Find the hideout at the top. I look up. Is there like a structure at the top?
Well, you
The
look
old
up.
wall.
There's an old wall. That's above you. I guess that's technically top. But you also would know that climbing the wall, which would technically be suspicious of getting into the high district, would be go very badly for you if you got caught. Because you can say, "Oh, I was just doing this," but climbing walls under a district where they pay lots of money to pay guards to be serious guards, it would be a risky proposition climbing the wall. You just know it's just not done because breaking into the rich people district. But there's definitely there's a thing at the top.
No. I'm not gonna climb.
But
I'm just curious to see if there was a structure up there.
could Astra get away with climbing it being a city guard?
You can certainly try.
If you're a royal guard, you could get away with it, but you're the orbital race. But it's up to you.
He's there good enough. I'll get a shot.
Don't fuck it up. Take a bardic.
Okay.
You climbing the wall?
Mhm.
Can Pinky boost him up, but also kind of kick him up?
Sure, so give him a boost up.
Yep.
Now, fortunately, it's quite dark. So first of all, Astra, I'm going to need you to make me a stealth check at advantage. It is dark. You're working in the shadows.
Okay.
You look around and some normal guards wander past and don't pay you much attention. Pinky boosts you up and you begin climbing the wall. Make an athletics check.
Oh, fell on my face.
The walls are 30 foot high. Roll me a d3, Doug. Yeah, d3. That oddly shaped dice.
There we go.
You almost get to the top, at which point you fall, and you take 3d6 damage. You go 15. You land, the wind gets knocked out of you.
Well, that didn't seem to work.
Pinky, can you just throw me up there?
Sure. I can try. Alright. Athletics to take it?
athletics. Let's see how well you do with the athletics.
I do have advantage.
Okay. So you boost him up right so he's standing on your hands, and then and like a beautiful parabolic arc. And you land perfectly. Just like hero style on the top of the wall. And you see another inscription right above the previous one.
I will attempt to jot this one down.
Performance check. You do have Bardic up your sleeve.
I know I have the Bardic. I also have DM Inspiration. I'm just wondering if I want to use it. Does the Bardic of 6, D6?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Sticking with 16.
Sticking with 16.
Okay, so you copy it down. It's definitely better than the one you did before.
Then, I got the false life on me. I'm gonna do my best to like slide down the wall.
I'll give you an acrobatics. It's just sliding down. It's not so much brute force. I'm not sure that's any better for you, but it can't be any worse. You almost make it down successfully. You take another. Oops, did I click on that? No, I didn't. Another 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and landing's not quite landed.
I'll just hold the etching up. Best I could do in little amount of time I had.
This game says, I can read that for you. This is what it says.
South of
Rats.
the river,
Nest.
third from the west.
Only one thing I can think of in this whole town, and that's the Rat Catcher's Inn. It has rat in the name. But
I mean, I'm sort of like looking at the map, and so like, it looks like the third structure from the west wall, south of the river, is like this carpentry shop. Do I know anything about that?
Which,
Number 130.
Well, it's a carpentry shop. Let's have a look. Just looking
They do
something.
carpentry.
They do carpentry. Yeah. Simple woodworking. They do some work for the boats that come up and down the River Nino. Some of the fisher boats often come up here for repair.
Well, I mean, that's the only place. Like, I'll mention it to the party. That's the only place I can think of is third building from the west, and we want to look at it. If we want to continue this, this seems interesting.
Sure.
But I do think we need to take care of that kid first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We might have time tomorrow for it.
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. But yeah, let's call it a day. Yeah. And then Pinky, you still need to report to your boss, right?
Yes, I better, or I'm gonna get him mad again.
Yeah. All right. Well, what time? Around what time is it? Is it late?
It is late now, yes.
Then I think I'm gonna head on upstairs and call it a night. Hopefully, no ghosts this time.
No ghosts. Feel free to take a long rest. The evening goes without incident.
So before the rest time, while everyone else is going to the rooms, can I have Vidania step out before going to bed?
Sure.
I was basically hoping I can have her go to one of the merchant shops. I happen to notice on the map there's a place called the Round Bread. Is that a bakery?
What number?
115.
Uh, 15. Let's see. Can you ping it on the map? Oh, there. Okay, sure. 115. Yeah, is indeed a bakery. It's
Okay.
very popular, and there's often queues there in the morning.
So I want to have Vidania try going there before actually bedtime, and she just wants to see if she can buy some stuff.
Okay, the bakery is closing down at this hour, but they're still open. You see a Gallard, an old man with massive forearms, probably from kneading all the bread. Says, "Look, I can come back later. We're just closing up."
She's holding one hand up, just trying to keep her hood down. And she goes, "Well, I was hoping I can try buying some of any of your goods that you have left that's still fresh." And with that, she'll kind of like hold up a small bag of coins.
Alas, I was looking to save this for myself, feed the family, but how much coin is in that little pouch there?
Well, I don't want your family not to have any food, but do you have anything possibly extra that you might still have left laying around the shop that is still good to eat? And she'll kind of like take out 3 gold coins.
So I'm sorry, lass. I wish I could help you, but this is the only bread we have. Like, I appreciate the generous tip, but this is it. Like, if you really, really want it, you can give me 3 gold. I'll go back and pick up something else for my family.
She's gonna kind of like grimace a little bit and kind of like shake her head and kind of like pocket the gold, and she'll go, it's okay. I want you to be back with your family." And she'll kind of like give a small bow, but as she's turning away, she'll kind of like glance back and go, "Do you know of any place that's still open that might sell some food that I can possibly buy for cheap?"
The best bet is a Halfling's Treasure Bakery. They might still be open.
She'll give a small nod, and she'll kind of like flip him 1 silver coin, and she'll go, "Thank you." And with that, she'll kind of like go off into the night and head towards that shop.
Okay. Where's the Halfling's Treasure Bakery? It's around here somewhere.
Number 20.
There we go. So you go to the Halfling's Treasure Bakery. Hello, Scheme, by the way. Nice to have you along.
Hello, hello. I think maybe there's a time zone issue going on.
Yeah, I had
How long
some.
have you guys been playing for an hour already, or?
Yep.
By any chance? Ah, okay.
Whereabouts do you live in the world, Scheme?
I'm in Europe.
You're in Europe. So I know you recently just changed time zones, right? Like daylight savings type of thing?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's what's going on here. Sorry about that.
That's all right, no problem. So North America, where I am living anyway, is changing the clocks this weekend. So I think next week it should be back on whatever time you used to start playing. Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly.
down with daylight savings. Okay, but nice to have you along regardless. Okay, so should be normal next week. Okay, you go back to the Halfling's treasury of Vidania, and you see Byra there. He says, "Hey, nice to see you again."
She'll kind of like peer under the hood a little bit and go, "It's pleasure seeing you as well. I just came to see if you guys were still open where I can buy some goods."
Well, technically we're closed, but you literally saved my life. But come on in, and she unlocks the door and lets you into the Halfling's treasure bakery. Looking for something sweet, something savory, something overly sweet.
She's gonna take out 4 gold coins from her pouch, and she'll hold them up, like holding them in between her fingers, and she'll go, "How much can I get for this?"
Byra's mother comes out, and she says, "Oh, look, friend, if you're looking for some goods, your gold is no good here. We can give you all the stock we didn't sell. Some of it might be a little stale, but you're welcome to it as much as you like. We basically usually give it to the Temple of Life, but you can take as much as you like."
She'll put 1 gold coin back, and she will hand over 3 gold coins and go, "I want you to take at least a small bag of goods to the Temple of Light, but everything else I would like to take if possible."
Sure, under one condition. You put that gold back in your pocket.
There'll be a small smirk, and she'll kind of like shake her head and go, "No, my money is good here, and I want to help out you kind people. Just consider this as a tip of your generosity."
Take your persuasion check. It's a battle of niceness here. All right. If you insist, we'll take your gold. Come back anytime, though. And they put up a fairly significant bag for the Temple of Life and a fairly significant bag for you. And feel free, Vidania, to have sweets, savories, or anything you can imagine.
Okay. The only thing left I was gonna well, just to kind of role play the rest of this, she'll kind of like take the bag and sling it over her shoulder, but she'll kind of like give a small, gentle bow of her head, and she goes, "I appreciate the generosity, and I will definitely be back, and it's pleasure to see you all happy together again." And with that, she will leave because obviously they're trying to close up. But she will head out of town to go to the shanties.
Okay. Well, actually, roll me a d20, Vidania. You're heading through some slightly dodgy areas of town. 15's the number. So you wind your way through to the shanties.
And basically, I don't need to role play too much, but I'm gonna basically have her hand out food and stuff to some of the people that are still out and about in front of their little huts and stuff, and she'll just pass out food to them before she runs out, and then she'll head back to sleep.
Okay. Including the family of the kid who can't walk?
Yes, she will give like a couple extra things of sweets to that family.
Okay, so they're very thankful. The shanties people appreciate it. Some people refuse. Maybe their pride getting in the way, and despite your pleading, they still refuse. Some of them are too proud to beg. Oh, well, no. And but you're very well received. They appreciate your generosity in the shanties. You're a bit of a name, Vidania. So okay. And then back to the Lucky Leap.
Yep, time for bed.
Okay, so, yep. Long rest if you haven't gone already. And you wake up come in the morning. And just to get you up to... Skame just vanished as I was about to summarize for him. Oh well. Okay, so I don't need to summarize. And what would you like to do?
Well, Pinky would like to go first thing in the morning to his back.
So Skame, just while you weren't with us, if you remember last session, there was a kid being dragged along by a woman. They basically got the kid from the woman, but the woman's face split open in a horrible form as her skin was peeled back. And she said that the boy would not walk again until his dances with giants. And they've got some giants probably going to investigate shortly. And also Astra finds some writing along the old wall that initially said there's something hidden at the top. And then when they went up there, it said, south of the river, third from the west, you can find the rat's nest. So that's where they're at the moment. And Pinky, you're going to head off by yourself?
Well, I'm letting Barry know. I eat really quick, and like I need to go to Lord Salamander. Does anybody want to go with me, or you guys can just eat and stuff? I hope it will be quick.
What's the reason for your visit, Pinky?
I need to report him that we cleaned up and the Gorzos mansion is ready.
Well, that was a noble task. I will accompany you as an eyewitness that the task has been completed.
Okay. All right. So Pinky heads over there. His team.
Well, we'll say just you go to the halls of the lawgiver, which sometimes Lord Siamondo goes there, but they redirect you to his villa, Mondo Villa, and you approach the front gates. They let you in. There's a little reception lady, and you state your business. And they say, "Oh, Lord Siamondo's very busy, but I'm sure he can make time for you." And then you let them in and you see Lord Siamondo just buried under a pile of paperwork. And he looks up briefly and just says, Pinky, I've heard the reports that the Gosso Manor is clean. So...
It is. It should be safe now.
Anything else to report? What do you mean safe?
There was
Safe? It was a cleaning job. Did you smell the bleach or something?
No, there was brown mold that was freezing. It almost killed me, and there was creatures, the ice creatures. I don't know what they are, but they were exploding when we killed them, and they were saying that this manor is theirs. We had to kill a bunch of them.
That was not what I was expecting. So those are quite simple tasks, but they're safe for the Gossos now?
It should be.
All right. Okay, great. Now I have one other favor to ask you. Well, not favor. I want one more order for you. As you know, the King's game is approaching. Off at the drag across to another map so I can show you. Off at the Royal Stud Farm is my prized stallion. Her name is Miss Ivory. I need you to go. Not tomorrow, but the next day would be fine. And bring her back. I need her for the parades and the royal cutting on. So I need you to travel to the Royal Stud Farm, pick up Miss Ivory, and bring her back. I need her for the upcoming King's Games. All right, I'll expect it done, he says without waiting for a reply from Pinky.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, what was the name of the horse?
Miss Ivory.
Miss Ivory.
At the Royal Stud Farm.
All right.
And you know you
Thank you.
you could get there and back in a day.
Okay. Pig is not starting to sweat because he's worried about solving the kids thing.
Do not let me detain you.
Uh, okay. We're trying to help somebody. But I'll work on it. I'll get it working for you too. Thank you, Lord.
He looks up from his paperwork and goes back to it. Turns out the highest you go in the Royal Guard, the more paperwork you inevitably get buried under. Okay, but we'll say since you leave there quickly enough in the morning, you rejoin your companions at the Lucky Leap just as they're finishing up their breakfast.
Oh, sorry. One more thing I was going to ask him. Sorry, I completely forgot. For the cook, I'm sorry, what's his name? Where's my...
Ozar?
Oh, Ozar, yeah. Lord Commander, a small request, hopefully. Ozar, the executive, the royal cook, is there a way for him not to be a royal cook? He's worried. He's really worried about some stuff happening in the.
My understanding is Ozar is cooking for the royal family, and they have requested him. You want me to tell the royal families the decision is wrong and to change their mind?
Is there any way, like, so to make it so it's not offending the royal family?
You're asking for a servant of the king to tell the king, the queen, and the princess what to do?
Well, what could you give me maybe advice how to do this politely? Maybe.
Do not let me detain you.
Pinky turns like with head down and just walks away.
The royal Signmonder is very, very loyal to the King Waldron, especially. Even more so in recent times, because if you remember some of the history there, they went to rescue the Queen, and Prince Krasner actually died. And Lord Signmonder's job is to protect the royal family, so he's even more loyal now because a royal was lost under his watch, and that weighs heavy on him. So, a good idea. I know what you're trying to do, but Lord Signmonder's loyal to a fault. Okay, back in the Lucky Leap.
We're back. There's a new task. I don't know that I need to do by end of day tomorrow. But we should probably help the child first. I hope we can make it in time. I tell the party as we walk in. And you can see that Pinky is really kind of like distraught because he doesn't share what's going on with Ozar, but you can see that he's kind of distraught.
Aren't the games tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or is it the next day?
I think it's tomorrow. That's why he wants me to bring it tomorrow, right? The horse.
So, tell you what, you can deal with this dancing with giant, the dancing with giant situation and the wall if you want to, and then you could get there and back to the old stud farm in time for the King's game. I know I've got a bit confused in my head, but if you go, leave, sort this stuff out, leave to the stud farm, come back, you should rest for the evening, and then the King's games will be a goer. So, you got time.
All right. Right. So I think we have time, but let's take care of pressing thing. But then I need to go all the way and bring a horse for Lord Saminder for his parade.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Let's not
Sounds
waste
like
time
a
then.
plan.
Just as a reminder, one of them was at 60 and one of them was at 62, so quite close to each other. Which one would you like to go first?
Astra's gonna recommend 60, sorry, not 60, 62. He'd like to stay away from Netho Wester as long as he can.
Okay. So heading out onto the street, you head south across Grankara's chains to the King's Forge. And the King's Forge is well functioning. There's people working in there, and the person who you would come to mind, I think Esther was the one who got it.
Ironhammer. Somrin Ironhammer.
Yep. So you see this giant of a man, Somrin Ferdinand Ironhammer, and he looks very busy. He's shouting at people, he's pounding out some swords himself, and he sees you enter and he pays you no notice whatsoever.
Hey, Ironhammer. Need a moment of your time.
It's Mr. Ironhammer to you.
Apologies. Mr. Ironhammer, moment of your time, please.
I'm a very busy man. What is it that you
How's
want?
5 gold for your inconvenience?
Okay, he shouts some more orders to some junior blacksmiths. He doesn't wipe his very sooty hands, and he stands with his massive arms across his chest and says, "What is it you want?"
Alright. This is gonna sound kind of ridiculous, but there's this boy that no longer can walk. Some witch last night, some entity scooped him up and we intervened. She cursed him and said that he won't be able to walk again until he dances with giants. Would you mind dancing with this boy for us to possibly remove this curse?
Serious? I have no time to jig with a child. Leave me be. I have an axe to grind. You can make a persuasion
20
check.
gold.
He looks at you. Make a persuasion check. Definitely with advantage with that type of tip.
Can I attempt to interject to help?
Sure.
Like if you help us with this kid, they'll hear that the great Sir Somrin Ironhammer is not only a forge master but can also work miracles. Imagine what that could do for your business.
A giant amongst men, as they say.
Really a giant amongst men. But, interesting. Okay, let's see this persuasion check.
Can I default it to heal?
Sure.
So heal, you can roll it with advantage.
It's already at advantage too, but yep.
Luckily.
You say 20 gold pieces, isn't it?
Aye.
Alright, I'll tell you what. You bring the lad here, and I'll dance a jig with him. But I cannot...
As a show of good faith, I'll pay you half now. Here's 10.
Perhaps you're misunderstanding about how you deal with the giants. Money up front.
20.
Alright. So off to the shanties.
Yes, and I will hang at the mule gate while they go fetch this child this time, so I don't make a scene.
If you go to the Bodwell, just at Bodwell, and the mother's there, and she's Vidania. She knows Vidania likes keeping a low profile, but you definitely get a smile when she sees you, Vidania, and you see no signs of the bread. Presumably it just got devoured last night, and some of you might notice maybe, oh, look at those passive perceptions, they're all terrible. Well, Astra's not bad.
We're all just pretty faces, man.
So I'll say, Vidania, you also get lots of smiles from people too shy to come up and thank you again. None of you notice this, but Vidania, You're well liked in the shanties. You knock on the door, and she looks around for Astra, doesn't see her, gives a smile to Vidania. Oh, you said you'd cure my boy. Please tell me you have good news.
Well, we'll try.
We found someone who might be able to help him.
Yeah.
It's, well, come on, Justin. Let's follow these nice people. Pinky. Would you
Yeah,
mind?
Pinky will help.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Alright, let's go, lad. And I put him on my shoulder. Sit him.
His arms lock around you. Obviously, his legs dangle uselessly. But you head back to the King's Forge. Justin and his mother in tow. Astra, you following behind? He's talking to his wife, I think. Much more important than Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You're following behind at a distance?
Once they're back to the Mule Gate, I'm gonna follow, like right with the group, but I'm not going into the shanties with them.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
waiting at the Mule Gate.
Sure. Okay, so reach up down there. Somrin, Fernandad, who he likes to be called. Is this the lad, is it?
It is.
Right, I must admit I've never danced for a while. I'm not sure how this goes. Why don't you play that lute on your back there, young Harangon?
Well, I'm more of a rhythm guy. Renell's the string lady, but I'll lay down a nice beat.
Yeah, we'll set up a beat again.
So whoever didn't roll a performance last time can roll the performance this time at advantage.
Advantage. Bam, 19.
19. So Ferdinand picks up the boy. He looks like a doll in his hands. It's all right. And he does something, I say, mostly resembled a waltz. And as he turns, the boy's kind of legs kind of sway back and forth to the rhythm of Yol and Renell's dance beat. And eventually the boy's legs stop swaying away and they start getting some strength. And Ferdinand, who hasn't smiled this whole time, a smile comes across his sooty mug, and he puts the boy down, and they start dancing together. This massive giant man, 10 feet tall, reaching down, holding this little child's finger, and the child starts dancing and dancing and dancing. And he runs back to his mother and he almost knocks her down because, as I said, he's almost as tall as her, but seems the boy can dance again. And walk again, for that matter.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you. It seems as if it's quite a war round for you, with you guys. This guy over here shouts at us, and you've been generous to us. Here, I've been selling a few things. In the market
Please keep your
and-
money.
Yeah, just keep your money. You need it more than we do, and just to let you know, my mother needed a helping hand, and she got it, which is why I can stand here. So
Yeah, listen, I grew up kind of rough. I know how it is. So
yeah, this is just us paying it forward. Please don't mind it. Don't mind it. Just if you see someone you can help them as well.
The blessings of the Redeemer and be upon you, and but all the same, I'll be taking my boy back now, and he's still a little.
Yeah,
Right, hell.
don't have to hang out with like some random witch people, whatever. Just be careful about that stuff.
here, kid, take the rest of my candy too.
And that definitely gets
Yeah,
a
and
smile out of him.
I'll give the mom like maybe like 2 gold as well to match what we gave her last night.
Tears starts streaming down her eyes, and she's fussing over the boy, and she's holding his hand as she's walked back. And you can tell life and joy is returning to the boy because he really wants to hold his mother's hand, but he's too cool to hold his mother's hand. So he's holding it and looking embarrassed all at the same time. Typical young child.
Be embarrassed,
Ferdinand,
kid. She's a good lady.
Ferdinand says, "All right, gotta get back for some axe to grind."
I'll make sure to write a song about you.
Yep.
The giant that dances. Fantastic.
Yeah. The giant dancer.
Okay. So you return. What do you do? You leave the forge?
What else did we need to do today? So we did that.
Yeah, we can, if we want, we can go get the horse, and then when we come back, we can try to find the rat's nest or whatever.
Yeah. We can do that.
Whichever is more important. We still have a little bit of time for horse.
It's up to you. It seemed kind of imperative to him.
Yeah, you had the.
I don't want to anger. He did said if I don't do it, he will punish me.
Yeah.
Well, if
Let's
you
go
don't
ahead.
anger him, let's go.
Yeah, let's
We got
Forward
that.
march.
let's go lead this horse to water. Or to
Right.
the city. There's water in the city.
Yeah. Maybe don't drink the water in sin, but yes. there is
Yeah.
water.
No.
So you hit out.
We need to head.
I hit
So
out
explain
toward-
where we're going. Yeah.
Yep, plains of Aglarion. You guys are feeling pretty good about yourself. You saved a child without much drama. Just took a bit of gold and a bit of kindness. And you're feeling good. So good, in fact, that you can advance to level 5.
Wow.
Let's go.
Alright,
Oh wow.
let's go. Oh, by the way, who needed DM inspiration? Astra, I think you didn't have.
No, I have mine. I did not burn it.
Okay. So Kyol, you need it, right?
I actually still have mine as well.
Oh.
And so do I.
Okay. Wow, you guys have been stingy with it. You should use it. All right. Sure.
Oh, yeah, max hit points too.
Are we rolling for hit points? I've been doing the automatic, or is
Your
it
choice.
an option?
Your choice.
Okay, all right. I'm a fighter, so I'm already level 5. It's done. No choices there.
Only 2. All right. Ooh, 5th level spells. Get to shoot people with fireball.
3rd level spells. 5th level might be a bit much at this level. And of course, I believe 2 attacks for people like Pinky.
Yep.
And I actually have 2 attacks because Warlock feature.
Oh.
Or Warlock invocation, invocation.
Pact of the Blade.
It's actually called Thirsting Blade now. It's just yeah. Because Pact of the Blade is now an invocation itself. It's not actually a subclass.
Mm-hmm. Here, yeah. Huh. So many.
So when you hit level 4, do we still get the increase in our ability scores and stuff?
Yeah.
It's either that
Okay.
or a feat.
Yeah, because I've always done it on Roll20. I've never really done it too much on D&D Beyond. So
Yeah,
how do you
it-
change your ability scores?
Oh.
Do you have to manually?
It has
do
you select it when you choose either that or
Yeah,
a
when
feat.
Did you
choose-
multi-class?
You just choose.
Yes, I did.
If you multi-class, you won't get it until you're 4th level in a single class.
Well, that's what I am. I'm 4 in one and 1 in the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to when you add the 4th level, you'll see a thing where it says you can get either a feat or an ASI.
It should
is.
actually
Okay.
just say ability score improvement, or
Oh yeah, I see it now. All right, thank you.
and then if you're doing the same ability score, you'll just choose that same ability score twice. Like if you're
Oh,
one
yeah.
ability score to
Okay.
+2.
You can technically split it +1, but no one does that.
That's true, because you get the automatic plus whatever, right? Because even scores it bumps up a level, but odd scores it doesn't.
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask because only one of us is a prepared caster. Is anybody planning on taking either hypnotic pattern or slow?
I was thinking of taking slow, but I can take something else.
I was gonna take one of those two. So
I'll take slow then. You can take hypnotic.
Like, neither one of those would make sense for Astra, so no.
all right, I'm grabbing hypnotic pattern. Oh, I can learn 2 spells as well.
Yeah, you can get 2 spells.
Also
Thinking about
retrain.
whether I need to get rid of. I can. No, we like magic weapon. That'll be for Pinky.
Yeah, a moment to level up. We good to go?
And yeah, I'm just
I'm just
I'm
settling
good.
on my second spell. I'm good.
Okay.
Don't forget that I think our bonus goes up to +3, so update our passive perceptions in roll 20.
That'll be slightly
All right.
better than terrible.
Also, I can give 3 people heroic inspiration now after every rest. So feel free to burn those.
It's got the best for Danya with 14. It's kind of nice as a DM because often traps and stuff. When people
I
have
think Vidania should be 15 now with the proficiency going up.
For her passive now, it's 15.
Yeah, well. So, when you're with 20 plus passive perception, it's tough to sneak past them, stuff by them. So, there we go. Okay, so you head south out of the Crown Gate, the main gate, and you head south. Now, as you head south across the plains of Oathbreaker, notice there's many farms around here, many bountiful crops. It's just come harvest time, so a lot of activity here. And you know that this, and to a lesser extent, the Olden Lowlands are very much the breadbasket of Oathbreaker. Like, you just see carts going back and forth from Oathbreaker all the time. Some bringing livestock type of stuff, some bringing sweet potato, wheat, that type of stuff. And it's all humming along. And you kind of follow this old dusty road. And you see the Royal Stud Farm off in the distance. It's quite easy to spot from here. But something's not right. You see smoke rising from the Royal Stud Farm.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh boy.
I hope horses.
Seeing that,
still
I'm
there.
gonna go ahead and pop off some aid for us here for myself, Renell, and Pinky.
Okay, so increase your maximum hit points by 5. Just take a note of that before it wears off. Okay.
False life on myself.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember. Pinky, do you have a magic weapon?
Nope.
Well, you do now.
Nice.
Okay, that
Not
would be hammer then.
concentration, So your pick a weapon. It's a +1 now.
Be the hammer.
Okay.
A maul. I'm sorry.
The maul.
My favorite maul. Yeah.
That farm continues to burn.
We should
Yeah. Let's go.
doesn't look good.
We better hurry before it burns.
Okay, so you rush over to the Royal Stud Farm, which is very much ablaze. It's on fire. Something, as you notice, I don't know if you want to stop for this or not, but you see the corpse of a human soldier about 200 feet away from the farm. It's very much dead because it's lying in a pool of blood. Let me know if you want to pay attention or you wish to proceed to the farm.
Can we at least
Skane would like to
tell-
have a closer look at the wounds of the soldier.
Okay, so as you duck down and investigate, make a medicine check.
Medicine. Let's see. Do I do investigation?
Oh, actually, that's fine. It actually says in the text, investigation or wisdom, so take your pick.
I'll use my heroic inspiration on that.
There we go.
Get that out of the way.
Or get that.
That helped.
Wow.
Well spent. 13 is still good enough. It's been slain by some type of bladed weapon, like a sword or an axe, something like that, and it's been dead within the hour. So less than an hour ago, this guy died.
All right.
All right. This game will inform the group.
Say it on out.
Get his weapons ready.
Okay, so you rush forward. The house is. Just a sec. The house is well ablaze. The blaze is going towards the barns, and you hear some whinnying coming from inside the barn.
Should try to get that horse out of the barn.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll rush to the barn.
Okay, the barn is as I said, blazing. You're gonna have to. Who's going in?
Pinky, he's worried for the horse.
Take a bardic. I get them back on a short rest now.
All right.
So with an inspiring.
I'll go up behind him too. Not like immediately in the barn, but just so I can see him.
You're keeping an eye on him. So firstly, the barn door is closed and it's ablaze. Did you just bash on through it, Pinky?
So you see Pinky go also on, like I use bonus action for this. So I use this thing. I just got it.
Oh, and my bardic's a D8 now as well.
Nice.
Okay. So
So many new items. All I got was fireball.
so Pinky turns large. I do have advantage, I think.
Okay, make an athletics check at advantage. You drop your shoulder.
I always have advantage on that, but just
Sure.
for role playing. All of a sudden, Pinky just gets large, and he pulls his hands onto the barn doors and pushes them.
Okay.
Let's go athletics. Advantage
Advantage.
roll. Oof,
Nice.
20 dirty.
So with your sheer force, some of the you hit it just right, and some of the burning goes away from you. But you still take a little bit of fire damage. And Hjol, as you're standing there as well. Oh, Hjol, you take 6 points of damage. Pinky takes 3 as you burst open the door. And you see through the fire, there's 2 horses there, a black horse and a white horse. And they're in their stables like horses are, but they're just panicking. They're freaking out.
I'll get them.
Hold on. I actually retrained one of my spells, so I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
On Pinky or yourself?
Myself.
Okay. So there's still a bunch of fire and burning wood in front of you. You both progress through and get to the animals as best you can with taking as little fire damage as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you make me dexterity saving throws, please.
I'm gonna use a luck point and do it at advantage.
Sure.
Luckily.
Okay, so you both still suffer some burns. So this is not so much just one run. This is you pushing through it and smashing the things aside. Maybe Pinky swinging her new magically infused maul to get to them. So it takes like about 3 or 4 rounds game time to get it. So you take that much damage. Oh, terrible roll, but halved because you rolled well on your dexterity saves. And you see
8.
the animals. Yeah, 8 points of damage, fire damage each. And you see this black horse and this white horse just absolutely freaking out. They're kicking. They're trying to smash through the back of the barn, but the harnesses they have are just preventing them from doing that. Yo, Big Key, what do you do?
Calm down, guys. We're here to help. We're gonna get you out of here. And we could see that they're like tied off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to use Mage Hand to try to help undo the.
And I'll try
whatever's
to
holding them in
grab
place.
those, whatever they call that you pull the horse on.
Reins.
Reins, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, sure. So let's start with Hyoll negotiating with these animals. Can you make me an animal handling check, please? At advantage, I'll say, because you can speak their language.
All right. I'm gonna use another luck point for advantage.
So it's already advantage. You don't need your luck point.
Oh, okay.
Because you're speaking their language. And they're in full-blown panic, and they're basically screaming, "Let us out of here! Let us out of here!" But it isn't.
Inspiration? You use it already?
Yeah, I'll use it.
So it's not at advantage, just re-roll it again. Both of you make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oof.
Take all of this damage. 12 points of damage as the horses are just in absolute panic. Now they're screaming in your head, "Yo, let us out! Let us out!"
Yeah. Can I grab them now and pull them towards the exit?
I'm gonna healing word myself as well because that hurt.
Yes, you. So just physically trying to force them out, Pinky?
Yeah, I'm pulling. Like I'm grabbing both of them and trying to pull. And do I know which one is that lady horse? What's her name?
One's white, one's black.
Miss. What were the?
Ivory.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Miss
look.
Ivory, I believe.
Ivory, yeah. So white, I guess. But
Okay.
I mean, can't you pull both?
And
Yeah.
so, is there a wall behind the horses, or what are they exactly they tied to?
Yeah, are they tied or are they behind like a fence or something like that? What's the...
They're in a pen. The stable, I guess. The part where they're in is kind of right in the middle, unfortunately. So they were trying to bash out the way of the back because horses are good at kicking backwards, but it wasn't helping them.
Okay, can I want to maybe try to cast Shatter on whatever is holding them in place.
Sure.
As long as I won't damage like the horses within the 10-foot sphere.
Shatter
Okay,
away.
so I'm gonna call out to them. This is gonna be loud, but it's gonna help you. It's gonna help us free you guys.
Let's get us out.
So it'll take 24 because it does extra damage against like structures.
The fire that it kind of helps a little bit, and the shatter and ashes and smoke go everywhere, but anything that was holding them down is gone, and there's a clear path now for you to pull them out. Pinky.
Come on, guys.
Alright.
Pinky.
Scame, are these horses large?
Yeah, large mechanically, yes.
Okay, because I can use my telekinetic movement to move them 30 feet.
If they're willing, I
So-
believe.
That's what I get the impression. So I could just pick one up and move it 30 feet through the air in one direction, which might get it to safety. And I could do this several times if needed.
Well, let's see what their wisdom saves. 5, that's going to fail, so that'll work. And a 16, so one horse. 1 to 2 is Miss Ivory. Miss Ivory gets levitated up, and she struggles and tries to go out, but you drag her, and she lands outside of it. And she kind of runs away about 30 feet, but then calms down and shakes her mane. So which leaves the black one, Pinky. It is going to resist. It's going to roll, and it... No! It's
Why
going to
was he
resist.
resist? Are you trying to pull him to safety?
Well, because it's panicking. But it rolls an 11. So, Pinky, beat an 11 with your advantage on athletics check.
You have a bardic too, if you need it. Oh, you don't. So
You know.
15.
So you do drag the second black horse out. Gonna need one more dexterity check from both of you. Hyol, take half of this. Pinky, take all of this. Terrible. 7. So Hyol, take 3. Pinky, take 7. And eventually you drag the black horse out. The black horse is covered in fairly nasty burns. It looks more panicked than Miss Ivory. And it just takes off.
I'll heal him to try to calm him down a little bit.
And you still have to speak with animals, is that right?
Yeah, last 10 minutes.
Let's make an animal handling check at advantage.
There we go.
The wounds heal up. It's sort of left with some really nasty scars on it. If you'd taken much longer, both Miss Ivory and whoever this one is would have died. But she comes up to you, Hyol. It's quite a deep bow for her, and the black horse comes and comes next to you and bows its head.
Hey, you're all right.
I don't know who you are. I don't know why you can speak to me, but thank you. I'm gonna go now.
You have a home?
I'm a horse.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Was it
Go be
this your
free.
home? Alright.
I'm a
Well,
horse.
before you go, can you tell us, did you see anything? What happened here, or who set this fire?
I wish I could help
Or did you hear anything?
Let's see. Let's roll a dice. All I heard was some shouting. I didn't know what they were saying. And then I heard something opening up in a splash. I'm not sure what that was.
Mm.
Can the game use its investigation to look around the barn for any clues about
Sure.
who may have done this?
Sure. The black horse proceeds to take off. It's seemingly done with this life. Miss Ivory is just wandering around. So Miss Ivory's good. And absolutely, that was Vidania, I think? Yeah, investigation check, please.
It's a scam.
Sorry, scam.
But he looks over at who's the one throwing around heroic inspiration all the time, but is unable
I
to
am.
use
You want some?
he just sort of exactly, and looks knowingly at Rhino.
No. Do you have it?
You'll.
Because I would have given it to you.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
right. I do the
just
other
spent
inspiration.
it, so he's just out. He's fresh out. So. All right. Let's give it a go. That's not too bad.
You use
There you go.
inspiration?
Nah, this is good. It's just staying with the.
And it's a D8 now, is that right?
Correct.
Well, that seems earlier than 5e. So,
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. They did scale.
Hang on.
it.
Isn't heroic inspiration just a reroll? Or did I get that wrong?
Heroic is the reroll. Bardic is an add.
Oh, the bardic is the okay.
level 5, alright.
Oh well, then if I got bardic inspiration, I'll use that. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So that's a D8 on top of that.
Mhm.
So, all right. I get at my
Nice.
my spyglass. Oh, I'm sorry. Take the first one. So that is a 29.
While these guys are busy rescuing Miss Ivory and this black horse who was taken off, you do a quick scan around it, and you see a barrel. What you presume is outside of the kitchen. Like you don't know what's in the barrel, but you sweep.
Indicate that and slowly walk over to the barrel.
Telekinetically, I'll let everyone know.
Yeah.
Get ready just in case something pops out, but if it's just let's see how it plays out.
So double checking. Which among us can actually speak sign language? Does anybody?
Crickets.
All none of us. Yeah.
All right,
Couple
that's
none.
fine.
But we're willing to learn.
All right. Well, who's gonna open the barrel?
Well, Skame will do it. You know, he's still got some. I'm going to use the psionic die to use my telekinetic movements to just move the barrel up, to lift it to the air. Is the barrel upside down, or is it just a regular barrel and something is in it?
It's a regular barrel with a barrel lid on it. So
Okay.
just-
Could I use my telekinetic movement to just pick up the barrel and then turn it over?
Cool. You pick up the barrel, turn it over. A whole lot of rotting food comes out. Seems as if this was a waste barrel and it falls down. And you notice a fairly elderly man in his mid-70s falls out of the barrel amongst this filth. And he puts his head over his kind of hides down almost in a fetal position as he hits the ground. He says, no, don't kill me. I'm sorry. Just leave me be. I'll be in no trouble.
Who are you? What the hell happened here?
What's going on?
And I'll detect thoughts on him.
Panic. Blind panic. He says, what? You're not one of them. Who are you?
One of who?
Yeah, who did this?
We
I
came
picked
to
him up. I hold him and shake him, trying to shake sense into him.
Oh well. What happened?
Big man.
Well, first of all, you are kind folks. Thank you for saving me life. I had to be sitting in that barrel of filth until my bones rotted. Oh, Redeemer has blessed me today. But you have to help Master Rumlin and his kid before those monsters murder him. These people.
What monsters?
What monsters, I say, in the most... Not literal monsters, but monstrous human beings. They came and they set fire to this place. And they took Master Rumlin and his father and his wife. And they took him out to Old Grinder. I don't know what, but they kept on muttering things about we'll bring about the redemption. They're talking about the redemption. I don't know. But all I know is they took them to Old Grinder, the old windmill.
Where is it?
And they point over and about 100 feet away. Yeah, one of those windmills. Oh, there we go. One of these windmills, we'll say this one up here. That's Old Grinder over there. She's seen better days, but that's where they took them. I don't know what's going on. But please, you got to help Master Rumlin.
Yes. What is your name, good man?
My name is Jagan. I'm the cook here.
Okay,
Right.
Mr. Megan. Who took? Could you describe the attackers? Were they wearing any sort of colors? Any? Were they from a house? Or?
Well, 4 of them were just like local farmhands around here. I kind of half recognized them, half didn't. But the rest of them were wearing very dark cloaks. I'm not sure. Some type of the religious people, perhaps, but they all had dark cloaks on, much like this lady over here in the Port of Adania. Dark cloaks like that.
Skame looks over at Vidania. Friends of yours?
She'll kind of like shake her head a little bit. I maybe. She looks a little perplexed about this.
The fact that she says maybe sort of has Skame sort of like arching an eyebrow. Okay. Okay. And these farmhands, did you have their names? You know, where they are they? Which, where their homes are?
Were they
located, their
participants?
Yeah, they
Quiet
seem
to
to be
the
assisting
place.
somewhere.
And I
Okay,
know
yeah.
one of the guys' names, I recognize him. His name is Sem. I don't know the other two lads.
And were they yelling anything like "Death down to the king" or something? Something.
Well, they weren't being yelled at. They weren't doing the yelling. They were doing the being yelled at.
They were being yelled at. Okay.
Yes.
And do you remember any words or any references or anything they made while doing this yelling, which may assist us?
They said something about redemption.
Yeah, the redemption. I didn't know what. They're looking for justice, perhaps. I don't know. I know. No, Master Rumlin wouldn't have done anything to her to fly. I don't know.
Well, we should head over and
Yeah,
save
let's go.
Yes, exactly.
The longer we wait, higher chances I will die. Can you watch for this Miss Ivory? We need to take her to Lord Samander.
Well,
it's the least
you
I
answer
can
me
do.
with your life for this one.
I must admit, I feel a little bit guilty hiding in this barrel of filth, but please, help Master Rumblin. And you all rush.
Can I do an insight?
Sure.
Can I do an insight check on him just to make sure?
Yeah. Also, you had detect thoughts on him, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I just got panic from him.
If you dig deeper, you can dig deeper with a wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw, though. Which rolls
I'll
an
try.
extra 24.
Oh, of course.
Tough to get a read on in Skame. You notice that he seems panicked.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so you rush over to Old Grinder, and this is what you see. Let me know if you can't see, but you should all be down here, seeing Old Grinder in front of you. And there's a door here.
Where's the door on the map? So I assume this is the door.
There, yeah.
While we're heading there, Pinky will do one of the second wins.
Okay. Oh, I've got a.
I had to refresh Chrome real quick.
Sure.
How long would take it before since we broke into the stables and rescued horses?
Not long. It's all happening pretty quickly.
Well, I have that enlarge thing going on for 10 minutes, so I just want to see if it dropped.
That would be still up.
Okay. It gives me extra speed, that's why I'm asking. So my movement speed is now 45 right now.
But I'm just.
Y'all might have to update your health on the tokens as well.
Well, that's my health. I took quite a bit of beating.
Okay, so I've got this little macro called random PC. Let's see if this works. Pinky!
Yeah.
Oh, let's drag you kind of back here. So I'll put, actually, Pinky's a little bit faster, so Pinky head as the rest of you scurry up behind. Pinky, from the top of the tower, 2 blasts come out. They're magical, that much is for sure. And let's see. So it's organized here. Stop it. Yeah, so 2 blasts come out, and as you're leading this, looking very large, maybe they're thinking you're the one to hit. The 2 blasts come out. One of them rolls 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oomph! Gets you right in the chest. You take 8 hit points worth of damage. Then a second one comes with a 15. Does the 15 hit Pinky? No, it doesn't. So the second one goes over top of your head. So what do you guys do?
I think we're rushing in, right?
Yeah,
Charge! Oh, is the top of the tower?
Rah!
Coming from the top of the tower is where those blasts came.
How high up is the top?
60 feet.
All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna do another shatter right on the top of the tower.
Okay, as you're rushing forward, some more blasts come because you have to cover the distance. This time they go for Skame. 2 of these things come out. See, one of them rolls a 10, the other one rolls a 27. I imagine the 27 hits you, Skame.
That is gonna do it.
Yeah, 2 points of damage. And
Okay.
you rush up there, and on the way you cast Shatter.
And it does double damage on
Each creature.
construct or non-magical objects. Or I thought it. Oh, that must be the old one then, where it does double damage.
The old shatter did damage to the
Yeah.
actual structure itself.
Okay. Well, still, I'll do it.
Okay. So I'm going to have some people roll some con saves. What's your DC?
15 now.
So one of them passes, one of them fails. So do you want to roll your damage for that?
It was 16.
Oh, it's 16. So one takes 16. What's going on? Huh. Okay, so the thunder blasts up there, and you hear some grunts coming from up there. And I think at this point, as you rush up, Pinky getting to the door first, I think we need to get a bit more organized, so please.
Roll for initiative.
Well, normal thing. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this initiative roll. $21. Oh, so many people that are higher than me.
Anya 9, okay. Going to assume that's everybody in. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead. If Pinky, if you're cool with this, I'm going to exchange initiative orders with Pinky.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
just
I'm
wanna make
going
sure.
ahead of you?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you get the 21. I get the 20.
Okay, but Skame is first to react. What do you do, Skame?
How high up are the first windows?
They're quite a way up, actually. The top, 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Well, but let's see. We're scamed to, let's say, levitate straight up. Would he be visible from anyone inside the tower? Or if were he to move here?
Sorry. Yeah, the windows are on the east and west walls. So if you go to the south wall and levitate, you wouldn't be seen.
Okay. Well, Skame moves here, and he sort of gestures to the group with his finger, sort of that he's moving up. And then with that, he casts levitate on himself.
How high do you
And
get it?
he floats 20 feet up.
Okay. So actually, Skame,
I
just
believe-
because you're floating up, I'm going to move you to a different part of the map.
Okay.
Just up here, so you can get a better view of the top tower. And you see the
All right.
windows. The windows are, as I said, on the east and west walls. Okay.
Okay. All
That's
right.
going. Is that concentration?
It is indeed. Yeah.
Okay, just in case you get shot
Yeah,
and
yeah,
lose
yeah.
concentration. Okay, but rising up on the floor. Pinky, you're in front of the door.
Is the door locked?
Closed?
I'm sorry.
It's closed.
It's closed. I'll try to open as I'm rushing in.
Okay. You open the door. But can you please make me a dexterity saving throw? Okay, as you open the door, it seems as if there's somebody has set a trap on the door, and the giant millstone that would be used to grind stuff kind of falls out of the front door, but you jump back just in time and the millstone lands harmlessly. And you glance into the room, and probably some of you can see there's 3 people in there, and stairs going up and going down. And the people inside, these 3 just normal looking lads, are not like culty or anything, they're just some guys. They have their crossbow bolts ready to shoot, and as you open the door they take their prepared action and fire 3 heavy crossbows at you. That's for a 7, a 5, and a 16. I think they
That's
all
all
miss.
misses.
Wow. Yeah, so these crossbow bolts just come flying out and you dodge them. And that's your free action to open the door, Pinky. As the millstone falls and these guys shoot at you. What do you do?
Okay. Which one is easiest to get to? I'm trying to look. I guess this one, right?
Yeah, you can go forward. Yep.
All right. He gets lucky to get hit by my maul.
Your magical maul.
Yep, indeed. 20 to hit.
20. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright. I'll reroll 2. It's 1d6.
So at the moment it's 11 plus 5 is 16. Oh, a massive hit. And the guy stumbles. Ah, shit! Didn't sign up for this.
No, it's plus the Great Weapon Master damage, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's
Ah.
each one is plus 3, so it's
No, it's
Isn't?
plus, it's 19. It's 19 damage.
okay.
No, that's already total. The total damage was 16. 13
Yeah.
plus 3.
Yeah, it's in there already. It says
Yeah,
13
but
for his
you
roll,
rolled
great
the
weapon
two
for
to become
3.
a 5.
But I rerolled, so it's plus.
So you
Five.
Oh, I see.
I
what
see.
that
I-
is.
You rolled the two
I'm
to
using
become a
Savage Attacker, so I can reroll weapon damage and hit
Okay,
one of the
okay.
damages. So I rolled 2 on one of them, so instead of 2 now it's 5.
So, an
So it's
extra
basically 3
damage.
higher. So
Okay,
it's
got
19.
it. Ouch. He recoils back from the blow. Ouch. Do you have a second attack now, Pinky?
I'm sorry?
You do have a second
Is
attack?
he? Yes, is he dead? I'm sorry,
No.
I'm not following. Is he dead or?
No. Nope.
He's not? Okay, so yeah, I'll attack him again.
Topple.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
topple. That's right. I forgot. I keep forgetting about the special things. Topple. So he,
Constitution save, I believe.
yeah, it needs to beat. So it's DC 8 plus ability modifier, which is 4, 12
He rolls
plus
a 19.
proficiency bolt.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
it
he
gets a 19.
doesn't get topple. Thank you.
The ball hits him, but he holds his feet.
I'll use my heroic inspiration to
Sure.
reroll this.
Let's have Bardic up your sleeve as well if you need it.
Oh gosh.
Bardic?
I do
This
have
13's gonna miss. I thought.
I still have barding, right?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Okay.
Ah,
So-
the inspiring
21,
words
20.
hit him, and you hit him again.
Oh, nice. 19 damage again. right? Am I reading it correctly?
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And yeah, that is enough with the 2 massive blows. This guy just turns into a pulp, and the 2 other things says, "Ah, shit, Ribov!
And
Mother!
I
I don't have to break the news to mother. Shit!
and I
Shit,
think
fucking shot us.
and I think this thing allows me to attack it again, right?
Yep.
Once
Is
you
it bonus
hit
action?
0 points,
Yeah.
so I'll
Yeah.
come over here as a bonus action, attack this guy.
The Great Weapon Master damage does not apply though, because this is no longer part of your attack action, so you just roll the base bludgeoning damage.
So it's gonna be no +3.
Yeah, just no +3.
Well, let's see if I can hit him first.
No, you cannot.
Okay. All right, that would be all.
Okay, so good start, and just turn one of these guys into pulp. And yeah, okay, great. So he's out. Renal.
5, 10, 15, so I can just see. It's just the 2 of them, right? Alright, then we will go ahead. They both kind of look similar as far as how tough they both look.
They do.
Yeah, it's like they're twins. Let's see. Let's see. What am I doing with these guys? Sorry. Just look at. Okay. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and, as a bonus action first, I'm going to use Innate Sorcery to increase my DC. So now my DC is 16.
Okay.
And then I'm going to upcast Tasha's Hideous Laughter to the... Yeah, so it'll be a 2nd level spell. So it'll target 2. So it'll target both of them, and it's going to be a DC 16.
One of them passes, one of them fails.
Yeah.
So I'll say the one next. So does this happen straight away? I think it does, doesn't it? They just go prone and start laughing.
Straight away. Yeah.
Okay, so just laughing, and how long will that last till your turn starts?
At the end of each of their turns, and each time they take damage, they can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If they take damage, then they have advantage on the save.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move away from the door.
Sure. This guy here says, "Sam, your brother just died, and you think it's a laughing matter? You fucking idiot!" That's what he says. Astra.
All right. Well, let's see here. This guy is Torbjorn a baddie?
Yeah, I guess he was one
You
who
shot
tried to
Pinky,
shoot Pinky.
Make your own decision.
I mean, I couldn't see anything inside because I was outside, so I didn't know. Yeah. Okay, so we'll attack him with the spear. Okay, warming up. We'll attack him with the spear again.
Not for me. Parries it.
14.
With his mace, 14 misses as well. Kind of uses the mace to direct the blow of the spear.
That's it.
Oh, sorry, Malcolm. I do need to. I did the thing. Let me go ahead and roll on the.
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry. I just need to find where this is. Sorry. I'm just.
Sure.
Where is it? Mm. I'll just roll a d100 and look up the table. 20. Sorry about that.
That's right.
The D100 table is not very obvious. Okay, you are subjected to an effect that lasts for 1 minute until its description says otherwise. Roll 1d8. 3. You grow a long beard made of feathers that remain until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from your face and vanish.
Nice.
Yeah, so I have a beard of
Nice.
Okay, worse
Average
things could happen.
Yo, how did you do it? Can you teach me how to do that?
feathers. Anyway, that was before, so.
Okay. The guy next to Astra says, I wasn't paid for this type of madness. Let them deal with it. And Astra, he's going to try and throw his shoulder into you and try and push you backwards. And he rolls, a natural 20 for a 22.
Natural 20!
So
This,
athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or okay, yeah. I'd have to get a natural 19 to tie him. So let's see. Nope.
Whoa! Don't have any heroic inspiration up your sleeve?
Not
Yeah,
for that
just-
low.
I mean, we already did it, but just FYI, that the shove is a save now. It's
Was
not
it?
contested act.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
So-
fine. We already did this.
Okay, so he pushes you back here, stepping over the body of his dead brother. You take 4 points of damage as you fall down the stairs. And you appear here.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. So we're at. And do I need to explain you, Doug? I think you know what's happening down here. Just to keep up
Yeah.
the mystery for the other people. Yep. To resist a shove, it takes athletics, acrobatics. Okay. So really, I should have worked out there's that number, and that's the number that Doug has to beat. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
Okay, so you see, I guess Pinky, you're the only one who sees it. You see Astra thrown down the stairs. Vidanya.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and have her move up. So 15 feet, and have her move an additional 5 feet inside. So just doing a quick perception of the room. How's everyone looking inside? Because obviously she's been outside.
You should see hit point bars above the two bad guys. So the blue one is more damaged. And Pinky's looking a little shit too.
Okay. So I see like two tokens kind of like over top of one another. So
Oh, sorry, that's his
it-
dead brother. Sorry, I'll just
oh,
get rid of
gotcha,
that.
gotcha. Okay, all
There
right.
we go.
Okay. I will have her move up, and she'll take out her scimitar and start going to town on that guy.
Okay. Oh, that's a definite hit. Scimitar cuts deep and true. Roll damage. Okay, nice. Do you get a second attack, Vidanya?
And then we're gonna go ahead and do an unarmed attack.
Oh, yes, cool. bonus action. Face. Ooh, that one misses. He dodges out the way.
All right, no worries. And yeah, we'll end the turn there.
Make an insight check, if you'd be so kind, Vidania.
You get 2 attacks as your action.
I'm still on level
No,
4.
because I don't have multi attack yet. Because
I think it goes
four
off
and one.
character level though. Is that not the case
Level,
anymore?
monk level.
No, it's still class level.
Yeah,
Oh,
still class.
So, okay, so I'm going to tell you nothing with your insight check, but thank you for rolling. Okay, Vidania, assuming that's your turn. Yol,
Yep,
outside, what do you do?
go ahead and run in here. All right. Well, I'll look at this guy here,
Uh-huh.
and hey, guy, you've got a face that not even a mother can love, and I'll vicious mockery him.
Wisdom saving throw. Roll was a 6.
All right, so that's 4 psychic damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
So which one was it? The blue one?
Yeah. And then I'll bonus action toss Pinky a healing word.
Okay. And the guy says,
Thank you.
my mother's a beautiful lady. I'm going to have to tell her that,
I didn't say anything about her. I said it about you.
ah! He's upset. Okay, nice, yo. Now. Damn. Complications. Who just went up? Who went up? Vidania. As you swipe him twice, or once with your scimitar and try and punch him, you might probably seen out of the corner of your eye Astra falling down the stairways, and you hear a voice from below saying, ah, interesting. Perhaps we can summon more than we like. Maybe we'll get one extra. Take her out. And Astra? Some spowers have been cast. Black energy surges out towards you. An 18.
Counterspell.
Yep, that one will miss. And there'll be
Counterspell is a little different. Yeah. So they need to make a Constitution
Yeah,
saving
you got to make
throw.
a con save now.
Yeah.
So you've got to beat a 15.
the roll 17. So there you go.
Um,
That will fail, then, right?
Yep.
If that spell is
Yeah.
cast with a spell, so I get my spell back though, so it does not burn.
Yeah. The slot isn't
Mhm.
expended, but you don't get to counter.
So yeah, so it failed.
Okay, so this blast hits you right in the face. You take 4 hit points worth of damage. And then I'll just do this one. Oh, sorry, I missed one guy in the initiative order. Well, 2 more. With the way the initiative orders work, they also cast this dark energy at you. And there was a 16 and a 15.
16 hit.
16 will hit. You take a 10 force damage as it oof, slams into your chest. Let's get this guy in the right place. Also, from upstairs, this is the ladder leading to the top of the windmill, and you see a hatch open up top. 2 more blasts come down. I'm going to random zoom this down there. Yo, they both target you. 2 Eldritch blasts comes down. 13 and a 14.
I will reaction cutting words the 14.
And that
So
reduces
just
it by 5
misses.
dice?
Yeah, but
Okay. So
if I roll above a 0, it
Okay,
misses.
cool. All right. So down below, Doug, you see this guy here says, don't worry, Countess. I can handle this. And this creature... I'll show you the art now, because it's...
No means no.
Oops. He looks like this.
Listen, we're brethren. I'm a tiefling. You're a demon. We come from the same plane. You don't gotta do this.
That is a good try. And he takes out this dagger, Doug. This dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Show you what this dagger looks like. It looks like this. And he looks at you and he says, I shall enjoy gutting you like a fish. And he is going to swing this dagger at you. Wait, that's not right. That'd be good. Swings this evil looking dagger. And he rolls, Malcolm made all the sounds but didn't click the button. He rolls a 21.
Just hits.
So take 5 points of damage and make me a constitution saving throw.
Con save?
On save, yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was gonna be good. 5.
So this blade cuts across your chest, and as a reflex, you put your hand on your chest to stop the bleeding. And you know, normally this would work, but it seems as if this cut has caused a deep gash in you, and you continue to bleed. I'll get to the rest of that on your turn. And he is going to spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Yeah, that's illegal.
He rolls a 9 and a 13. So he misses. This is always a fun thing to say. He then attacks you with his beard. I don't know how you attack with a beard, but he does roll an 18, which I believe will hit you, Astra.
It'll hit. It'll
another,
hit.
7 points of piercing damage and a constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on. 7?
This dagger digs deep into you, and you are
Dagger?
poisoned.
It was
Sorry,
his beard.
His beard. And you are poisoned.
Poison. Okay.
Okay, now jumping around a bit here, but the guy back up top, so he has to make the hideous laughter, another wisdom saving throw, or continue to laugh?
Yep, end of his turn.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. He thinks it's hilarious what's happening. And that's going to take us round. I know I jumped around a bit, but Skame, 20 feet above. What do you do?
Okay. Well, it's another what? Was it another 40 feet up to the window?
Sure. Yep.
Well, I will move. I'll use my movement and then my action to move it again. So that'll be 40 feet, which will get me. I'll say maybe just up to the edge, around the corner. I don't want to end my turn right in front of the window, but just let's say right next to the window.
So we'll say there. I know it looks like they can see you. They can't see you.
Okay.
Just some of the way the grid works. You press your back against it, and yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Down below again, Doug. Another one of these black blasts comes at you, and it rolls a natural ones. That one's going to miss. Pinky, you hear a whole lot of this shit going downstairs. But what does Pinky do in this moment?
Pinky will try to deal with 2 brothers or whoever they are here. So, since this guy was attacking him and he's now lying on the floor,
He's laughing on the ground.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, laughing on the ground. Yeah. What is this? Why there's a red thing in him?
Disadvantage on his attack.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll attack this guy.
Okay, he
Maul.
at advantage because he is prone.
Yep.
13 will miss, but a 17 will hit.
17.
And I believe he gets a wisdom saving throw at advantage to stop laughing.
Yep.
He stops laughing.
6.
There was a 19.
No.
So,
It doesn't matter. 13 damage for him.
okay, he's since this is hilarious, but then your maul crushes his chest. He snaps out of it and says, "Fuck." Okay.
Then second attack. He's still on the ground.
Yes. Yep. 11's gonna miss. 25's going to hit though, as the maul caves in his chest one more time.
18 damage.
You almost crush him as you hear several ribs snap as your maul steps into him, and he coughs up a bit of blood, but he's still alive.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, just in case, I'll heal up. So I'll use, where's this thingy?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, taking
I can use it multiple times, right?
You have charges.
It hasn't changed. It's weird. It says notes 1 use 3/3. I used it once. And it doesn't
Yeah,
change.
you use it once.
It might not have reset correctly.
Okay, so it's 2.
Yeah. It's a bonus action to use. You have 3 per long rest. You get 1 back every short rest.
Okay, so use 2. Okay. Alright, thank you.
That's
So I
interesting.
heal.
Is that based on
All right.
proficiency or it's just 3?
It's there's a table.
Okay. All right, Renell.
Yeah,
5, 10,
We are learning stuff
15.
as we go.
Okay, so this guy is still like alive-ish.
Yeah. He no issue about it. He's alive.
15, 20, 25, 30. Oops, sorry. Here. We don't want to be touchy with that guy.
Oh, by the way, Pinky, just an FYI, there's you're level 5 fighter, correct? Pinky?
Yes?
Because once you use second wind and you're level 5, after using second wind, you can move half your movement without getting a reaction against you. If you want to do that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll stay here though.
It's
Thanks.
cool.
Tactical shift.
hmm
I like that regain 1 expended use when you finish a long rest for second wind. I like that. That's cool. Okay, Renell.
Yeah, actually, I will move to here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a dagger and use that to true strike this guy at advantage.
Okay.
So let's see. Actually, did I? Yeah, I still have true strike. Okay, so 7 plus. Wait, what is that?
Gotta hit
That
first,
is-
buddy.
That was your damage.
Yeah, I need to roll first. Give me a second. This'll just be for the roll, because
Sure.
so ignore the damage. So it's a 20.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Yeah, and then it's 7.
He's on 1
Plus-
hit point. You got him.
Yep.
And it says, and
Okay.
his last word as he spits out his last words with blood, it says, Tobran, tell mother that I love her.
Yeah. So I'm just going to poke him with a shining dagger, and then he dies, I guess. All right.
Okay, all right. He does indeed die.
That is my action. And that is my turn, I guess. Actually, no. I can't see anybody in the basement from this position.
It's like a circular stair. If you get over, it's hard because Pinky and the guy is there. Have to be in one of those. You
Okay.
probably have to be in this square to peer down to see what's happening.
Okay. I'll just move back to here, and that's my turn.
Oberon says, I can't believe a lady with a beard killed my brother. That's just weird.
Mm-hmm. A beard of feathers, excuse you.
Astra, let me just check something
Uh-huh.
first. Your wound continues to bleed on your chest. And you take another 10 points of damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, actually, maybe. Wait a sec. Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so at the end of this turn, the bleeding on your chest will stop. Okay, so
I still take the 10 damage, though?
you still take the 10 damage. It happens
Okay,
at the start
okay.
of your turn, and the save happens at the end. So yeah, this massive cut bleeds a lot, but then it coagulates in time. What do? You're in a bit of a pickle here, Astra.
All right. Time to test this spell out and hope the demon. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast the spell. Is the demon immune to being frightened or no?
Would Astra know that? I don't know. You tell me.
No. I'm casting it. I'm straight up telling you, like, if he's immune to being frightened, nothing happens. But if he's not, then I need an intelligence save. Intelligence save DC 15.
Ooh, that's going to be a big roll. Nah, 6.
Okay, so Astra's gonna look at him and say, "Fine, since we are not kin, everyone is your enemy." And yeah, now everyone is his enemy. He can't distinguish friend from foe.
Okay, interesting.
And it must choose a target at random from among the creatures it can see within a range of an attack spell or other ability it's using.
Now, he doesn't have any range spells, so it's going to be you or the Countess.
Isn't his beard ranged? Since I was up here?
I had him right next to you.
I thought, for some reason, I thought he was 10 feet away when he did his beard. Okay.
No. It's a magnificent beard, but it's not that magnificent.
All right. Hey, that's fine. The Countess or me, I'll take the 50-50 chance.
Right.
I will bonus action Hexblade's curse him.
Okay.
Wait, do I have that? I don't think I have that anymore. I think that's gone, actually.
I mean, are you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hexblade's curse is no longer a thing, so I will not bonus actions Hexblade's curse him. I am done.
No, you're not done. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I did already. It was the 20.
Yeah, another one.
Oh, another
For
one.
the poison
Okay.
condition.
Another.
Nope, I'm still poisoned.
Yep, still poison, and you're staying where you are?
Yes, because if I move, it must take his opportunity attack, so I will wait.
Oberon takes the disengage action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It makes a dash for the door, and that's going to be his turn. Vidanya.
She will go ahead and give chase.
Okay, you can definitely catch up to him just with the angles that were there, so feel free to catch up to him. Yep.
So we'll do 10 feet there. She is going to point to the ground.
Huh?
And so she's going to be pointing to this square right there where I'm pinging.
So, yep.
And we are going to use her action to cast darkness.
Ooh, okay. It's a 20-foot radius.
15.
Right, 15-foot radius. Let me get one of those for you. I don't have black, but let's do green. So feel free to place that darkness there, wherever you want.
That's good.
Okay.
And so that was her action, but she is going to extend out a fist towards him.
All right.
So is this going to be at advantage?
Sure. Yeah. So fist comes flying through the dark, and that 14 misses. 11
Well,
misses.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not good for her right now. So we will. Yeah, I'll just end the turn right like that.
Okay, Tobron is the guy. Could this day get any worse? As he's panicking. Yol, you're up.
Don't
Alright,
leave crimes and you'll be fine.
Can I still see the? Can I see the guys through the hatch up in the roof?
No, I should have mentioned at the time they fire through the hatch, then they close the hatch, so you don't have line of sight on them at all.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and hop on down there. Can I see downstairs from where I'm at here on the steps?
Yes, I'll say you move down the steps, right down to here, right behind Astra. Just look a little
Okay.
bit to the south.
Oh, a lot of people down here. Let's see. All right. Well, now's as good a time as any, I guess.
Hypnotic.
Yep. Gonna go ahead and chuck it right there. Actually, hold on. Maybe. Nah, yeah, right there seems good.
Okay.
And we'll try to play a nice like Pink Floyd beat to try to put him to sleep.
Okay. I should notice something slightly. So you notice that the two people that stand out are these two people here. One's a very noble looking lady, and one's a very a young man, and there's a body here, seemingly ritually sacrificed, and this area around here is glowing slightly red, and there's a dead body there, and yeah. Okay, so hypnotic patterns, we won't roll for those guys, but we'll roll for 4 of the cultists, and it's
DC 15.
wisdom 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
One of them fails. One of them succeeds, rather. 3 of them fail.
Take it.
Do that. That. And that. Okay, and so it doesn't get a resave, only need someone to wake them up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 of them does, oh, and I assume, and that's concentration as well on Hyo.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The spell comes off, and they sway, and they're not sure what to do, but they're definitely impressed with the hypnotic pattern as you cast it. Okay, all right. And that one there is going to continue to sway mindlessly. This one up the top is going to choose a random between Pinky and Renal. Pinky, 2 Eldritch Blasts come for you. The first one is a 16.
Misses.
The next one is it hits with a 24, but it only does
Oh
1
my.
point of damage.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
That's the thing with Eldritch Blast, right? It's just roll 2d whatever, and it is what it is. Okay, so that's both your turn. I kind of skipped there. So chooses a random target, Astra.
Yep, random target.
Let's play rollies. Gotta beat a 14. Otherwise it attacks you.
Oh, it wasn't 18. God damn it.
So he just acts normally, right? Just attacks you.
Yeah,
It's each attack, I believe. Let me go back up to it here. It must choose a target at random from one of the creatures it can see within range of the attack. Yeah, so each attack it has to do this random thing.
First one is going to attack you with a dagger. We'll start there. What did I roll? An 18.
I'll try to
Yeah.
cutting words it.
Okay, so everybody roll a bardic dice.
Yep. Let's
Oh,
go.
reduces it to a 10. So it's about to open up your chest again, and Hjoll. What does Hjoll do to distract it?
Blow my horn real loud. Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Oh, is
Okay.
it a vuvuzela? It's a vuvuzela.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so for the next one, I'm just going to roll it randomly. Astra, 1 to 2, it's you. It's not. So she's going to attack the Countess with his beard. Rolls a natural 1.
Oh, come on.
And 1 to 2, it's you. And she's going to punch her. Was a 23, so she does connect. And she says, "What the hell are you doing? This is not what we summoned you here for." And the last unarmed strike is used flurry of blows again. This last one is going to be against you, Astra. He goes to punch you, and he rolls an 18.
Yeah, 18 will do it.
6 bludgeoning damage, and make a Constitution saving throw. DC 10.
Yes. Con.
They maintain concentration on it. I know this is a dumb move, but the Countess does. He says, "What is wrong with you, Alden? Get your head in the game." And she takes a step back, and he's going to take an attack of opportunity with his dagger, which he hits. She takes 5 points of damage, and a massive wound opens up on her. And she's holding her chest as blood is just pouring out.
Does she need a con save?
At the start of her turn. Yep, so.
Oh, well, I had to make a con save when it hit me, and then it did the damage, and then I did a second con save for
you're
it
right.
not to keep bleeding.
You're right. She does get a con save. Thank you for that. And she rolls a 14, which is enough. Thanks, Doug. She doesn't bleed. But she's still looking
A
messed
small
up.
chance of hope.
Okay. From above. I actually did both attacks for these guys, so we're going to move on from that. Sim is dead. Down below. She's hypnotized, so she's not going to do anything. Right? Well, Skane, up the top.
All right, that was quick. I'm gonna have a little peek through the window. Is the window open, by the way, or is it sort of heavily barred? Have I picked the wrong window?
No, they're open because they were shooting out of it, so you can. Yep, they're open.
Good. Well, if I had a little peeksy through the window, what do I see? Let's see. Oh, who are these two fellows? Are firing down below, I believe.
They're opening up this hatch, firing off some spells, then closing the hatch, like between things, to get total cover. They're completely invulnerable in their opinion.
And they are. These are the Vidania. They shop at the same place that Vidania shops.
A slightly
Type
different style.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I am just going to burst through. They're attacking the group. And I will strike this one here.
Sure. She says, "What the hell?" So you burst in. In fact, I'll give you advantage on this as you came from nowhere. No one expects the window attack, so attack with advantage if you like, Skane.
No one expects the the attack scribe. Here we go. Advantage. It's gonna attack twice because I do not have it toggled yet.
20 hits.
All right, so it's a hit.
And you cut through her and she goes down. If you remember, they were also hit by a thunder wave, so they're a little damaged. So 8 is enough to finish it off.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will move on through, and I will make my second attack.
Sure. This one not at advantage. Did you just carve down the other one?
Yeah, I have a Vex weapon, so I hit my last. Or is it only against the same target, Vex?
I'm
Hang
not sure.
on.
No,
Is that
Vex will let you hit whatever as long as you
long as you hit.
get the attack with the like property. You're fine.
No, it says against that creature, so it has to be the same creature.
Oh, okay.
It says if you hit a creature with rapier, deal damage, you have advantage on your next attack against that creature. So this is a different creature, so just straight up roll.
All right.
Yeah. Also, you technically can't use it with a rapier. It has to be a short sword.
No, it's here. The rapier has Vex on it.
No, but the to use Nick, you have to have the other weapon has to have the light property.
And I'm not using Nick.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 attacks as a fighter
Oh, okay.
at level 5. So he's just doing the whole Errol Flynn thing and diving in through the window and hacking away.
Awesome.
And the damage is 7.
Is enough once again. Carve both of them down. Errol Flynn, I like that. Like that analogy. Very cool.
And then I will just have a peek down, look down, and just see what I see down below.
I'll move you to
That's
the
my
other
turn.
side of the map. That's what you see. If you like, it's
okay.
up to
Well,
you,
that's
but I'll let you glide down to where it is on the map with your levitate if you want to go down.
Why not? I'll just gracefully fall down.
And you land on this table, and you see two dead bodies and something happening down below you. But that will be your turn. These 2 cultists, because they won't get a turn in the future. But this one down here will use its action to wake up its buddy. So the one next to it is no longer hypnotized. And that will be its turn. Pinky.
Okay, how much space movement do I use to get down the stairs?
Harold, are you mechanically small?
Yes.
So Pinky, you come barreling down the steps and you share the same space as Shell right down here.
Do I have still full movement, or did I use any?
You do, but this guy is blocking the bottom of the stairs.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, if you like, you can barrel down the stairs and attempt to push him aside.
Oh, I got something else for that. 1 second. Where's the distance? Instant. It's 20. Okay. I am going to use a bonus action to use my Cloud Giant, this thing, and
Ooh.
appear right
Nice.
by Countess.
Shh.
And I'm here.
Okay, nice.
And I will attack her.
She looks very confused. Having been attacked by an ally, you don't know that, but she does look confused.
Wait, is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive. She's really badly damaged,
alive.
but she's
Okay.
alive.
I assume everybody here is not our friend.
No, but you can visibly see which ones are stunned, probably.
No, I'm saying like I assume she's enemy, so that's why I'm attacking her.
Yeah.
No, she's confused because she was just attacked by her own side.
Oh.
Yeah, so
but
not
she is
technically. That's what she looks
20?
like. Yeah, 20 hits.
Do you want to knock her out to interrogate? Maybe.
I think that would be an excellent
Yeah, I
decision.
guess.
She
If it's
said that's
possible.
not what we summoned you for. She obviously summoned this demon. I don't think we should let her live.
Your choice.
Well, Pinky is not that strategically thinking. So unless somebody shouts at him, so
Pinky, you do
I'll
That's
let-
Pinky.
fine. If you kill him, you kill him. I'm not too.
Alright. yeah, unfortunately, Pinky will he's blood raging right now, and yeah, so that's full damage then.
Damage will in fact kill her. And as she's spitting out her last words, you know you have stopped nothing today. We got 2 of them out. Vengeance. And with that she dies.
All right, now since she died, this guy looks like he's attacking Astra, right?
Yeah, and blocking the stairway.
Yeah, so I'll come over and I'll try to. Well, I already used the action to attack, so I cannot really use the action besides attacking. So another attack.
Well, yeah, sure.
Huh?
15. Sorry, ignore me. Yeah, ignore the DM. That's a good idea. 15 actually hits.
Okay. I'll reroll 1 d6. Do so
So 1 more damage.
14 damage. Yeah, and then I'll use my action surge this time.
Oh, okay. Taking
And then-
twice more.
So does action surge allows me to attack more, or
You get all your attacks.
You
Yeah.
get, you get your
Yeah,
2.
you get your full 2
So-
attacks.
2 more.
Okay, so I'll attack 2 times. $20,
Check that.
9, and
Your 20 hits. He's wearing some type of... He's not wearing any armor, actually. A 20 hits and an 18 hits. So another 12. And 16. So just going to town him and hitting him again and again and again. Massive amounts of damage, but he tends to take most of it. Now, Doug, does he need to roll some wisdom saves? For being hit?
Yes, each time he's hit, he needs an individual wisdom save, intelligence 15.
Okay. Oh, 16 right at the bat, so he's no longer under the effects. So I'll just take concentration off you, just because. It's pointless now. Okay, and he snaps out of his head and he sees you murder the Countess and says, "You'll pay for that. She made me whole." And now you've got the full attention of this devil. Actually, he's not a demon, he's a devil. Is that your turn, Pinky?
yep. Sorry for breaking it, but that's Pinky.
No, it's fine. It made me live, and he basically killed the Countess almost.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it
also
worked
worth it.
out.
Yeah, it did its job.
Renal.
All right, I'll move 15 feet to get to here. Can I see anything?
What you hear right on the same screw as Yolas is a small creature. So just.
Oh, I'll back up a little bit here. I'm right against the wall. There's a rock there.
But like, I guess here would be fine.
Sure.
Let's see. So this is so who are all like ooga boogad?
The one top and bottom.
Okay, so these ones are like alive.
They're unaffected.
They're
Yeah.
unaffected. Okay.
I'm saying as you're
then
coming
yeah, I'm
down the
going-
stairs, you don't quite have the right angle on them. So they're going to get half cover, so 2 extra to their armor class.
Okay.
If that comes into it.
If I'm in heal space, do they still have half cover?
No. So there we go. Go into heal space. That makes more sense to
Yeah.
me.
So I'll at least go to heal space and then I'll
Okay.
just like move. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and cast Chromatic Orb at the Chromatic Orb at the 2nd level,
Okay.
starting with this guy,
Sure.
and that will be So it's gonna say acid because for whatever reason, acid's the only one that has the extra damage. But it's actually going to be thunder damage.
Okay,
So just so that I have the 48.
sure.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Yep. Yep, that'll
I have
hit.
advantage. 21 damage on this guy.
Okay, got it.
Yep. And then since I rolled 2 of the same number, it can then bounce to this guy, which I will then do again with another attack roll. Oop, did it do it? Did not do it. Give me a sec. Let's try again. That's a 21 again on this guy. Oh, it suddenly rolled twice.
I'll take the first one, and the thunder reverberates around there, and that guy goes down.
Yeah, and then since I rolled 2 3s on that one, I get a third bounce to this guy.
Sure.
And I wish I could use the crit, but oh well. A 20
20 hits.
for, and I am actually going to go ahead because I have not been using meta magic at all. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll some of those dice because I do not like the 1 and the 2.
You can, sure. It dies regardless.
Okay, sure.
As thunder reverberates around. Okay, so the 2 men who are conscious are now not conscious.
And then I just move back to like here.
Let me just move you back up to the top there, out of sight.
Yep.
All right,
And that's
Astra.
Let's see. Well, I'm not really made to do it, but we'll do it. We'll attack at disadvantage, so we'll go ahead and try to do the spear on this guy.
As the poison continues
First
to course through your system.
All right, second attack.
There.
Ah.
Nope, both of them miss.
And let's see here. What do I got? Do I got bonus stuff? Okay, that is my turn.
Okay.
Con save for my poison, still poison with the 6.
Up the top, Vidania. Can you see into that darkness?
She can.
Well, he's going to just run, thinking that he's under the cover of darkness. He may take an attack of opportunity.
She will go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that'll hit.
roll again in case you crit.
Oh, yeah, technically, yeah.
Oh, it was so close to being on a 20.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expand this by a little bit. He was there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He takes off over in that direction. And
Okay.
okay. Vidania, your turn.
She will go ahead and give chase. So she's going to come up basically right up behind him, and she's going to go ahead and do her 2 attacks again.
Okay, this time not under the cover of darkness, so just normal rolls.
Yeah.
15 hits. It's their armor class. So there were 2 15s, so 2 hits. So 1 more damage rolled.
One more damage roll.
Wasn't the 2 15s the 2 hits?
No, because the other 15 was
was
because
the
of
advantage
the advantage
attack.
for the darkness.
Oh, sure. Okay. And then an unarmed strike with a 15 that hits as well. You punch him deep in the back of the neck and his neck snaps back, but he's still up.
All she'll do is she'll just speak out, going, "Yeah, you're not getting it away," and that'll be it for her.
No flurry of blows?
She doesn't have that yet because she's only level 1 in monk.
Okay. Well, we'll see what he does in his turn. We'll get back to that. Yo!
All right, I'll try to vicious mockery the devil here.
That's a cool sentence right there. +5. He rolls a 15 on the money.
Balls. All right. And then I'll toss Astra a healing word.
Thank you.
Healing word and cure words are so much better.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll hang out there.
Nice. The cultist is going to continue to be stunned. Now the devil's turn. He was focused on Astra, but now his complete attention turns to Pinky, as Pinky just repeatedly smashes him in the face. And he's going to attack first with his dagger. Rolls a 19.
That hits.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Sorry, just a sec.
Okay.
And make a wisdom
Con.
saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, wisdom.
Sorry, Constitution.
Con. Okay. Con. 24.
Okay, you're fine. You don't take the bleed damage. And then he attacks you with his beard. Whoosh. Rolling a nothing at the moment. Rolling a 9, that's going to miss easily. And then he finally goes to punch you. Actually, does he?
Are you crazy? Attacking me with a beard? I should try this too.
I should try this too.
Hmm. It is going to use a bonus action to bamf up the stairs right up to, we'll say, here. And Skame and Renala, you notice this nasty looking guy is now behind you. The Countess is dead. The cultist is stunned. Do I have 2 countesses there? No. The Countess is dead. Skame, this devil just appears right next to you.
Okay. He does not look like good news. Let's see. Is he wearing any no. Alright, I'm just gonna attack him then. Alright. I will give him stick him with the pointy end. And here we go.
19
That is
hits.
19.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hit, and I'm gonna use my psionic. Some burst of electricity will flow down the blade, so I'll do some psychic damage on top of that. So that's 12 plus psionic strike. So that's another. Where do we keep that hidden here? It's nice psionic dice. Here we go. That's
18.
psionic dice. So that is a total of 18. Yeah, and also the rapier damage is non-magical piercing, and this is
Yep.
psychic,
Yep,
it's force. It's force. It's not psychic anymore. It's force damage now
Okay.
from the psychic stuff. All right, and then we'll do attack number 2, which has advantage now because it's the same creature.
Nice.
Well, which really does not help me at all. It gets my bad dice rolls out of the way quick. And let's see. I will. Izzy, does it look like? Let's see. Could I do something with my bonus action here? I do not think so. So that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait,
so-
no, what? I can do something. I can do no. Hang on. I forgot. I am a fighter, so I am going to do a action surge. I am
Oh, nice.
going down. I am going to double down, and I am going to attack. I missed, so it's just a regular attack now. Oh, but that actually goes better than they were. Oh, well, you know.
It does.
That's 11 damage, and then now I attack with advantage again.
Sure.
Okay, that's a hit.
Cool.
Okay, I need to add the damage. Oh, it's a 1.
It's game.
How do you want to do this?
Oh.
All right. Well, basically, he just moves like the wind. He's sort of still concentrating on the levitate spell. He's in his air element, which is literally his element, and he is sort of just dancing around. Sort of there's a whirlwind going on, literal whirlwind in front of this fellow, and out of this, just this rapier blows just come left and right as he turbocharges the action surge, and he's suddenly punctured with several holes, and the storm falls away. Skame is standing there, and over the body of this creature.
He falls with his multiple puncture wounds. He starts slowly turning into a puddle of tar, leaving behind only this rather nasty-looking dagger. And I'm going to say that those 2 cultists at the bottom who are hypnotized are fairly easy pickings for you guys.
Do we want to take one or both of them back to the? I mean, they tried to murder.
Yeah, we can knock up one out.
Yeah, the guards might want to.
Yeah,
question them.
Skame would like to take both alive if possible. I mean,
yeah, they're stunned, so we can just tie them up.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the stun ones, tied up and not dead.
Yeah, and take away like arcane focuses and all that. So,
Yeah, make sure they can't do anything.
Sure. So dead. So not.
And then like the fancy looking lady, we should probably bring her body back as well.
Yeah, search everything, right?
These
Search the whole
these
window.
2, are they still alive? These the lady and lord.
Yes, they're tied up. But what happened here? That is an interesting question. We'll address that next week though, as we've actually gone a little overtime. So we'll pick it up next week and see what the hell was happening here.
All right.
All right.
3 for the quick up, of
See
course.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Okay,
All right.
take care,
All right.
everyone.
And I think
Have a
next
good
week
night.
we all should be back on the same thing since daylight
Yes.
savings is Sunday.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, see you later, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you.